Hi, good morning everyone. Welcome back to Seven Sisters Salon at Home. So this is my husband Tony as I hit him in the face. So I decided I was going to share how to trim around your husband's ears or your child's ears if they have short hair. And what I have is the trimmers. Since it's a small job going around the ears and around the neck, use a small tool. I'm also recommending that usually when you buy trimmers, they come with a little brush and some oil, and usually this is a lot smaller. So what you would do beforehand is you would place a few dots of oil on your trimmer, and then you would take the brush and you would kind of just make sure it's all cleaned out, because that way you can get good edging. And most people don't have capes obviously at home, and so what I would recommend is you could just use a towel, or they could just wear a their normal t-shirt, and then you can use baby powder after to try to like brush off the hair, because a lot of times that can be hard to get off. Okay, so what I do is I have a comb, and so I'm just going to comb down his hair like this. Let me see if I can get this a little bit closer. Excuse the mannequin in the background, that's Penelope. I'll be working on her in a little bit. So I use just the edge of this. I don't put this all around the ear. So I'm just utilizing just this tiny corner of this. And I'm pulling down his ear just slightly. I'm just going right around the edge. And he does need a real haircut, so I'll be cutting his hair for real afterwards. And then I'm gonna just take my comb underneath and scoop it up and just kind of go down. I'm not pressing too hard, I'm barely touching it. But it's just enough so that it's not bugging them. And you can always do a little bit more. And then a lot of times I'll also just push this hair forward, and if there's any crazy hairs sticking out, I'll get those. And around the hairline, this is when you do use the whole trimmer. I'm gonna spin you around a little bit. There you go. You can see, hopefully you can see. Okay, you can turn around. It's very important to keep your trimmers clean. Allows them to stay sharp and fresh. And so if you can see that right there, just following that hairline, just getting those little extra pieces down. And like I said, he needs a real haircut, so I am going to be cutting his hair after this. But I just wanted to show an example of what you could do to just sustain during this time. And plus there's a lot of husbands that would love it if their wives could just trim up their hair in between, so they don't always feel so desperate. And so since he has this little colic right here, I'm just going to take my comb and just kind of go over that just a little bit, just to hope to calm it down. All right, hopefully that was something that you guys can utilize at this time, and that your spouse, or if you have any little boys or anything that they do not like the hair touching their ears, that this would help. I hope you guys have a great day and enjoy this weather. Bye.